What's up, y'all? It's Worm, Fearless Leader of the Ringworms. I wanted to put some COD on my channel, so I went rooting around in my buddy's file share, and this is what I came up with. But that's not important. I wanted to talk about life stages today. I don't really know how to put it because I'm an idiot, but I know a lot of you guys are younger than me. Probably the majority of you guys are younger than me. So you still are in that life stage where you're looking forward to birthdays because they give you, you're gonna get something out of them. Like if you're about to turn 16, you're gonna get your first car, and you'll be able to go and pick up your girlfriend and make out with her for hours. Or if you're into dudes, you can pick them up and go have sloppy anal sex in the Kroger parking lot. Maybe you're turning 18 and you're excited to be able to vote for your favorite politician and get him into office, so then you can bitch about him for 4 years. Or you're just excited about turning 18 because now you can go to strip clubs at 5 o'clock on a Monday and hang out with girls with daddy issues. I guess the last one is 21. You're excited that you can drink. Y'all are probably drunk right now because this is Friday evening, so you're not watching this, or you're drunk already and have no idea what I'm talking about. One thing to remember: always drink a lot of water and take some preemptive Advil before you go to bed. Pro tip. I'm 28, so I don't have any other birthdays to look forward to. The rest of my birthdays are just kind of whatever. You know, when I get to 65, I'll get a discount on Wednesdays at Kroger, but other than that, it doesn't really matter. I'm not a girl, so I'm not super obsessed with my 30th birthday. The stage that I'm in right now sucks. I'm gonna be a grumpy old man for a second. Well, probably for the rest of the video. The reason it sucks is because all of your friends and all of your significant others' friends are either getting married or getting pregnant. Or they're getting pregnant and then getting married because I got pregnant. And it sucks. Now I'm not saying it sucks because I'm jealous of them getting married and have kids. I don't really want either one of those things right now. The reason it sucks, if you're with someone, let's say that you're a dude and you have a girlfriend. One of her friends is going to get married or get engaged. Now, you have to. Now everybody has to, because marriage is amazing. It's the bestest thing in the world. So your girlfriend wants you to be her hubby, so you guys can hang out. Yeah, and you get that word a lot, hubby. That's a fun word. No. Or one of your friends gets pregnant. Or one of her friends gets pregnant. Now everyone's got to get pregnant. Now everyone wants babies. Let's all have babies. Let's not. How about we don't? And the problem with this is, if you don't want any of these things at that given time, and this given time where you have to do it, where you have to propose or get her pregnant, it's undefined. Dude, we don't know. Guys don't know when this time period is, but girls know exactly when it is. And you have until X period of days until you have to do one or the other. And if you don't, then you're a piece of shit and you're an asshole, and prepare to be single. Trust me, I've been there. I know what you're thinking. What if I'm single? What if I'm going to be single for a while? What if I'm working on my career? Or what if I sit down and have a talk with my significant other before it gets this far? What if I say, "Hey, I don't want to have kids right now," or "I want to wait and get married later"? That seems like a good idea, but you're still screwed. And here's why. Facebook. Now, I know some people don't like Facebook, but it's gonna permeate everywhere. You're gonna get it everywhere. Now, I'm gonna use Facebook as an example because I've been dealing with this constantly for the past couple months. If you think Lady Gaga is annoying, wait till you get to feast your eyes upon the app that is named Baby Gaga. Now, what this does is it gives everyone on your timeline a weekly update on how awesome your baby is.
My baby is growing toenails and is so amazing. He is going to be so great and so perfect, and he's going to love everyone, and he's going to win the Nobel Prize.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Not only do you have to deal with Baby Gaga, you also have to deal with the bi-weekly, maybe once a month ultrasound photos. And these things are kind of freaky. They kind of freak me out a little bit, I'm going to be honest. At first, they're not that bad. At first, they just kind of look like some kind of odd porridge that's been stirred together. Then, all of a sudden, they start to transform into these Lord of the Rings Gollum-looking creatures. I mean, I'm waiting for one day for the caption under it to be,
"My precious."
now some of you people saying, I don't use Facebook, I'm not online that much, I'll block them from my timeline, or whatever that's called. You're still screwed. Here's why. You're gonna run into a friend of yours that has either gotten married or had a kid at a party, or at the grocery store, or at the mall, somewhere, and because they just did one of those two things, that is all they're gonna want to talk about, non-stop, all day long. That's it, that's all they want to talk about. Here's an example. The other day, I went to Kroger, and I ran into an ex-girlfriend of mine. As annoying as that is, she had also got married and had a kid recently. Yay. So, I got to sit there and look through, I don't know, I'd guess maybe like 45 pictures of this fucking kid, which, oddly enough, looked to me like every other kid in the history of mankind. I also got to learn about what he liked, what he didn't like, what he liked to eat, what he didn't like to wear, and I got all this information in probably the span of about half an hour. I'm a pretty good listener. I retain a pretty good amount of information. I have no idea what the kid's name is. The only thing I remember is it's a boy. That's it. And I don't think his name started with a vowel. Other than that, no idea. If I fell over the kid, I wouldn't know who he was. So how do you counteract this? What do you do if you are in this age range, and or maybe it's earlier, maybe it's later for you, and you start to see this kind of stuff happening? You're like, oh crap, a baby Gaga just popped up on my Facebook. Crap, what do I do? You can't do much about the friend thing. You can be a dick and lose all your friends, that's one way. One thing that sort of helps is making it obvious that you don't like kids, that you can't stand kids. That helps a little bit. Not a lot, but it helps a little bit. The girlfriend thing, other than being constantly single, the only thing I can recommend is finding another dude that doesn't want to have kids or get married and pretend to be gay with him. Or go completely gay, because most states won't let you get married, and you're not a celebrity, so it's probably going to be kind of hard for you to adopt a kid. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.